Hi, I'm Bart Hanson. I'm the owner and operator of CrushLivePoker.com. The following hand comes from our call-in show that we record at 4:45 p.m. Pacific Time every Monday. If you want to call in your hand, check out the phone number in the description.
Both players are good. Villain's a decent, likely winning player. Possibly some over-bluffing tendencies. Both the hero and the villain bluffed each other at least once prior to this hand.
Okay.
Hero is good, working like I am on some optimal concepts.
Okay.
Hero opens under the gun for 20 with ace of spades, king of diamonds.
You said they were 1,300 deep, right?
Right.
Ace of spades, king of diamonds, okay.
Folds to the villain in the small blind who 3-bets to 70. And his 3-betting range there might be a little on the wide side, but not extraordinarily wide.
Sure. Well, this is probably mostly called with no one in between. I know that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the previous caller said, you do it, you 3-bet here with, or you 4-bet with your aces, ace king suited, and a very small portion of kings, and you basically, and then you have your bluffs like ace 5 suited and some partials. But people might say, well, why do you do it with ace king suited and not kings? It's a combination of your opponent has aces, so cuts it by half, right? The combinations of aces. So I'm assuming hero calls.
Yeah, hero calls. So that would be a really short hand.
Yeah.
If flop comes out, ace of clubs, queen of clubs, nine of spades, 140 in the middle.
Ace of clubs, queen of clubs, nine of spades. Hero's got ace king with the ace of spades, king of diamonds. Okay. Yep.
Villain bets 60 and hero calls. I like that sizing for that flop, actually.
Into 150, is
so
it? Yeah, 60 into 150?
60 into 140.
Oh, into 140. Okay, so villain bet 60, hero calls, okay.
260 in the middle. Turn is a king of spades, bringing in a backdoor spade draw, and also giving hero top 2.
So ace of clubs, queen of clubs, nine of spades. Turn is the king of spades. Okay, yep.
Villain bets 170, and hero calls again.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. So your buddy has turned top 2, right?
Right.
He has the ace of spades blocker, so that means that the opponent wouldn't be sometimes running a 3-barrel here with a nut spade draw. But here's the thing, though, we've talked about this quite a bit about like how, okay, well, as we roll to the river, if the river's a brick here on ace of clubs, queen of clubs, nine of spades, king of spades, your buddy having the ace of spades, if your opponent bets again, is bad because it means that the guy wasn't bluffing with the nut, the nut flush. But ace high boards are different, Dave, right? Because people aren't going to be they're not going to be running like, I feel like, an ace into a bluff here a lot. Like, what are the ace X's that the small blind's 3-betting pre-flop? Like ace 5 suited, maybe ace 5 of spades, like very, very partials of some, and is he betting those, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be checked a lot on the flop, right? So it's a little bit of a different scenario on ace high boards,
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I get it. And here's where the real decision is on the river.
Okay.
Which is the 8 of spades.
Okay.
And the villain shoves 900.
Is that like a pot-sized bet?
A little bit over.
I mean, so with the villain is definitely representing rather polarized here, right? Your opponent blocks aces and kings. And your opponent your hero has this out again, best case with blockers and stuff. So hero has the ace of spades, which is good here, blocking
Flush.
Also has top 2, which blocks aces and kings. So I would say that you have one of the best hands to bluff catch here with, I would say. I mean, I think this is definitely a call with this combination. Now, if you were to have a different combination, I think it's still probably a call because of the fact that you're still blocking like top 2, and again for that same reason with the ace, the ace of spades, not really running like 3 streets across, right? Because it's top pair. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely think this is a call. Did your buddy call?
He did, and that was my two big question: is what's the best holding the core with? And you just gave me that answer.
I mean, I don't. That's what I surmise is the case. That's the best holding. To be honest with you, against very, very large sizing, I wonder if Ace of Spades, King. Maybe I'll run this across with Conlon. Ace of Spades, King of Diamonds here could be a better call than Pocket Queens.
Okay. Or is that better than Ace Jack or Ace 10 to block the straight or the Royal Flush?
In this particular configuration, I don't think it's all that relevant because you mean your opponent having Jack 10 suited, you mean?
Right.
No, I think it's more important to block aces and kings here.
Okay.
Yeah, a UTG versus small blind. So I think this is probably one of the... Yeah,
I had the two questions. That was my first one, and I appreciate that answer. The second one is looking at it from the villain's perspective. Mm-hmm. What should he be bluffing with there? And then I'll tell you what he had.
What should he be bluffing with?
I could think of a lot of value hands, of course.
I mean, I guess he could be bluffing with a hand like King Jack, maybe? Right? King Jack blocks pocket kings. Ace is your buddy's not supposed to have because it's supposed to be 4-bet pre. And, has a nut blocker in it. King Jack or King 10, maybe. Again, this is this is my best summation. I don't know off the top of my head, but that's what I would think. King Jack or King 10, maybe. And that would be that would be a bet on the flop, obviously, right? And then a follow through on turn, and then just go for it at the end. And this is discounting the fact that your buddy doesn't have aces, right? Because of the fact that there's no 4-bet pre. So, yeah. Now, I guess if he doesn't have aces, maybe King Queen too, but I feel like that's sort of a stretch to turn that into a bluff, King Queen. You know what I mean? Like, that's going with the idea that there's no aces in your buddy's preflop range. But what did he have?
He had 10 of spades, 10 of diamonds.
10 of spades, 10 of diamonds. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's interesting. I mean, I guess, obviously, if he gets there with the spade, I guess that's on the interesting side. That might be a good hand to do it with, too. I'm not sure if that is better than having like a hand like King Jack or King 10, but it's not something that you see every day, that's for sure.
Right, and that was my big question, is was he right to bluff there, or was he just spazzing?
Yeah.
And it was close. I really wasn't sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, Dave, I appreciate it. Thanks for the call. Hey guys, if you like what you've seen here, please click on the subscribe button and you'll get notified every time we put up a new video. And if you want to check out crushlivepoker.com for the first month free, use the code YTA200. Click on the link right there.